We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between Kansas City and Cuba. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. So striding in, Yogi Berra. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 home. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
So he sets him down swinging. Adrian Beltre goes down for out number 2 in the top half. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bagwell is there, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Snyder is there, and on one pitch, Trout is retired. Now in the box, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Way out in front. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Into the upper deck and gone. Standing in, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping up the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Hit on the ground toward the left. Brett is there for it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Jackie Robinson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Robinson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Lindor stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And here comes Junior. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Guerrero moves over. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Jeff Bagwell. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
First baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Snider is right there, one down. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Francisco
Fouled away.
Lindor.
Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Brett has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now batting, Jake Arrieta. 9-1-2 due up. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Right back to the mound for Arrieta. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Back to the top of the order now, and it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Bounce towards the mound. The 0-2 once more. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A ball and 2 strikes to Yogi Berra.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And Beltre's got himself a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Babe Ruth. He popped out in his first trip. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
0-2. Here it comes. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Guerrero racing back on the warning track. He makes. At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Gary Sanchez.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Into the box now. Mike Trout 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Griffey. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone! So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Just a tick behind for a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Beltre shading to his right. And that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Jackie Robinson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Bouncer down the line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another chance? George Brett, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that one stayed too low, apparently. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And the throw is in time. It's a riding in once again, Jeff Bagwell. Lied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the box now, Adrian Beltre. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder's under it. 1 out. At the plate, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to short. Taken in by Brett. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ken Griffey Jr., and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Digging in, Duke Snider. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Snider is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
Jake Arrieta.
First pitch on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Javier Baez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes Snyder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Arrieta's ready. First pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Ready for another shot now, Jeff Bagwell. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yogi Berra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He can't get to it. This one's down. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple. Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Beltre. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Popped him up. Bagwell in foul ground. One away. Digging in, Babe Ruth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. On the ground to the right side. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So stepping in, Jackie Robinson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Pop high in the air. Beltre has a play. And the inning is over. Ready to take his hacks again, Adrian Beltre, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB. He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Griffey waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Francisco Lindor. No hits to this point.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
1 out, nobody on. Yanked fouled off to the right. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired. 2 down now. Striding in, Jake Arrieta getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Hit on the ground to short. Brett is there for it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And now Bryce Harper. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Lindor takes it in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low apparently. There's a strike. Junior awaits the 1-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Ready now, Duke Snider. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Wade Boggs come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Griffey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Towards second. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Houston Street gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit toward the hole. Brett has it. And that's out number one. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Missed with a slider. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground now for Beltre at third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Javier Baez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Streak gets the sign. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The next 1-2 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Yogi Berra. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yogi Berra.
New pitcher to tell you about. That's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Nope. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Chopped weakly to the left. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Babe Ruth. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer.
And we'll have to leave it. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Left fielder, right. Harper.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper to the track. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 1 away now. Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Jeff Bagwell comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0 to short. Taken in by Brett. To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Dylan Betances comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Ready once again, George Brett. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2. Settling in now, Bryce Harper. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Vladimir Guerrero will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's in there for strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Adrian Beltre. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. The save to Dylan Betances. The loss goes to Jake Arrieta. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening.
baseball. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Orioles, second baseman.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Woodruff has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, that grounder caught him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. First pitch on its way. And a changeup right down the middle. Oh, had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Well, this won't get over the second. Stepping into the box, Neil Walker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Under it is the right fielder, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Bryce Harper.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a two-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit. So digging in now, Dale Murphy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Snider is off at first with two away. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Mancini looks up onto the roof and gone. Sliding into the box, Victor Robles. From the stretch. This is flared out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time. Ready now for Baltimore, Tim Beckham. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Jones is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. 0-1 the count. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Slider whiffed on first strike. Coming to the plate now, Jim Edmonds. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lifted in the air to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Griffey Jr. normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. 0-1, here it comes. Towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit. Here's Bryce Harper now. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, and he's safe. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now for the O's, Renato Nunez. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 36.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Caleb Joseph goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is ready to take his hacks again. Dale Murphy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Victor Robles digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Cue shot here out toward short. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Standing in, Jim Edmonds. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. To first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. In now, Gary Carter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest. Stepping in, Brandon Woodruff. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Clears this one over toward first. Oh, he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0. Mike Wright is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled softly out toward right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. And now Bryce Harper. Fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center. Catch by Jones. Here comes the runner for the plate. The relay throw. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Digging in once again, Duke Snider. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. The 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Dale Murphy already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Villar is there and he puts it away. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper on the warning track. He makes the catch. So striding in, number 62. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changeup called strike 1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. It's 1-2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 62 sent packing for the second out of the inning. Changeup low, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Victor Robles. He's a diamond player with some serious wheels. He excels in several areas, but is best known for his incredible speed. Bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And there's one down now. Standing in, Jim Edmonds. A fly out and a single for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in now, Gary Carter, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jones is over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So here now is the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Now the 0-1. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 10-0 score. Stepping up now, Bryce Harper earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is the right fielder. And that retires the side. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tim Beckham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. High in the air out to center field. Snyder has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now batting, Renato Nunez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Missed with a slider. In there, 1-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. He was retired after popping out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Left field and deep. Mancini racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now at the plate, Dale Murphy. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at bat. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. Into the box now, Victor Robles. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Stepping in, Jim Edmonds. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Jones is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance. Ken Griffey Jr. trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Caleb Joseph. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Griffey has a play. 1 down. Breyvic Valera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Line, but speared on a hop. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Robles fields it cleanly. Throw won't get him. Digging in to try it again. Number 62. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Snyder's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miguel Castro gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Castro, a right-hander who goes 6'7" tall. He's got a sinker, a slider, four-seam fastball. Oh, hold on. What a stop. In time. Striding in once again, Brandon Woodruff getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini giving chase, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, and another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a little self-preservation down at first. Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. On the ground to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. At the plate, Adam Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here, 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Walker to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Stepping into the box, Duke Snider. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he is in there. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dale Murphy. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jones is over. 1 down. Victor Robles digging in now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Jim Edmonds. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to. So stepping in, Caleb Joseph. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Jace Peterson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jonathan Villar has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Griffey waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Richard Blyer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ground ball to third. Through, he's got a base hit, his second in this one, 2 for 5 now. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Digging in, Brandon Woodruff. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Carter aboard here at first with nobody out. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brandon Woodruff becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time and just striding in, number 62. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. There's a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Martin Trumbo.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Tim Beckham is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started, a complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Time of all games, 3 hours and 33 minutes.
from the oldest state. Standing in, Chipper Jones. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Check swing grounder to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Bellinger going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready now, Ernie Banks.
Shortstop, Ernie Banks.
First delivery to him on the way. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Gloved by Miller on to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked foul off to the right. Good. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and that retires the side. In is Joey Votto now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it bangs off the monster.
Votto around second, heading for third.
And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Into the box, Russell Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. New pitcher to tell you about here as it's the longtime closer Troy Percival that gets the call here. Popped him up. Jones has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Votto, the runner at second with 1 away. And the runner's breaking for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Here's a high pop-up. Chipper over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Justin Upton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Hernandez ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Boog Powell. And a neck-high fastball that time. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll get in there safely. Settling in now, Will Myers. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. At the plate, Troy Percival, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Troy Percival.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Martin has it. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Percival waits on it, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And the 2-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Missed with a slider. Tyler Wade is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first out. So digging in now, Tyler Wade. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. And now pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Foul is there. 2 gone. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Popped him up. Choi moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Kenny Vargas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Kenny Vargas.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Here it is. And right into the shift. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Martin gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Striding into the box, Chipper Jones. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. He's set, and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left, and it's off the green monster. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High pop-up. Percival is under it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the second out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Banks stands at second with 2 gone. Hard on the ground toward short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2. So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Miller will put this one away, and his side is retired.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it's the left-hander Jorge De La Rosa. Matt Davidson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Popped him up. Jones in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Joey Votto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Russell Martin now 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Into the corner and slicing foul. De La Rosa comes set. Here's the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. This one is launched. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready. Here's the first offering. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Upton's under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.